Hey out there, Akashic Academy. Thank you guys so much who are joining me on Facebook. It's really amazing when we begin to utilize social media for something more than just sucking our time and attention and energy, and we can use it to plug in and use that precious time, that precious energy, which is your most valuable commodity, by the way, to expand your consciousness, to tune in right here, right now, in the now moment, and grow your awareness. It is a gift of social media to be able to connect live in real time, just like this with all of you guys. So thank you, those of you who are joining me here on Facebook Live. If you are watching the replay here on Facebook, I'm so glad to be hanging out with you. And if you are also watching on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, then I'm glad you're watching as well. And I want to invite you guys to like and follow this page so that when we do go live, and I say we because it's not just me hanging out here going live, it is the crew of hosts, of teachers, of spiritual healers and masters that we have partnered with right here at the Akashic Academy to bring to you weekly shows. So make sure you tune in live on Facebook, because every single day of the week we have different energy healers bringing you weekly shows, and we really encourage our hosts to bring you an experience with every single show. So just like you get to show up here and breathe with me, you get to show up with our host and do some energy expansion as well. I want to take advantage of this live format and say hi to you guys who are here. I see my girl Cindy is in the house. Cindy's currently learning to read the Akashic Records with me. And my girl Kenzel, that is in Kenzel's future as well. Kenzel is already working to expand some amazing intuitive and healing abilities, and it's an honor to watch you lightworkers as we continue to grow and expand together. Robert is in the house. Hi, Robert. And Vanna. Hello, Vanna. Hello, Karen. Sonia, my girl Sonia is here. Sonia has also studied the Akashic Records with me. And Deb is here too. I want to encourage you guys to like this, send some of those like heart bubbles across the screen. Please say hello when you get here. The more comments, the more likes, the more shares, the more activity going on right here live as we are hanging out together, the more Facebook is going to push this out there. Hello, Ron and Annie. I'm glad you guys are here, and Lori. Isn't it incredible that this platform also, by the way, allows me to sit here in my beautiful office, in my sweatshirt and my shorts, and from this space right here, work to change the planet, work in my passion, my gifts, my skills. For those of you guys who are tuning in for the first time, those passions, gifts, and skills are the Akashic Records. My name is Emily Harrison, and I am the founder and director here inside of this most magnificent community. And I am a mentor to other lightworkers in the realm of the Akashic Records. So if you are looking to expand your DNA, actually we don't really expand our DNA, we activate and awaken it, but we do. We expand in our gifts and our abilities. We expand in our consciousness. That process doesn't ever end. Whether we're Reiki masters, whether we are yoga instructors, whether we are Akashic Record practitioners and mentors, that includes me too. The process of growing and expanding our consciousness never ends. Stephanie, I would love to share more with you because this has been such a life transformational experience for me. For many of my students who are showing up right here, they can tell you as well the process of initiating ourselves into the sacred space of the Akashic Records can truly provide strength, knowledge, healing, guidance, and a level of activation that will launch you into that 5D life that you know is possible. We all know it's possible, and we're all tasked with the job of moving from 3D up into 5D. And I would really like to share with you guys today specifically why right now, in terms of the expansion and the evolution of humanity, of the human civilization, why now are so many of us experiencing this rapid increase in our consciousness? This rapid increase in the desire to know more about our multidimensionality and to recognize how we're going to use this as we create this new world, as we create something new. And there's some very interesting science behind why we are experiencing this rise in consciousness right now. And I'd love to share that with you guys. So as our Earth, as our planet is moving through our solar system, and our solar system is flying through space, moving through the galaxy, we are approaching, aligning to, and moving through different aspects of the universe than we have ever experienced before. Okay, think about the Mayans. Think about how they were able to chart the precession of the equinox, all right? They were able to chart the precession of how we were moving through the galaxy based on how they were able to chart the stars. The Mayans knew that at this point in time, we would be moving through a part of the galaxy, and this is why it's known as the Age of Aquarius, the Age of Enlightenment, the Age of Awakening, where we would experience photons of light from aspects, different spaces in the universe that we had never experienced before. And light is knowledge. Okay, so just as everything is energy, just as sound is a particular vibration that stores and transfers knowledge, light particles do the same thing. Just by being here on the planet right now, we are all being bombarded with this photonic light that is waking up our DNA. Within our DNA is housed all of these magnificent secrets, okay? Scientists know what 2 of the 12 strands of DNA do. These other 10 strands of DNA, these are subdimensional strands of DNA, which are directly related to our subdimensional layers of reality. And maybe we should even call them subdimensionals, because when you break down the word sub, you think of lower, right? Lower dimensions, these are higher dimensions. These are our higher dimensions of reality, because we are becoming more and more comfortable and aware with recognizing how much we don't know as human beings, how little we know. And we're also recognizing that just how much the fact that we're using 5 senses only to process our world is limiting our experience of what is actually out there. Because we know that of the electromagnetic spectrum of energy, so of all of the energy that we can identify in the universe, human beings can perceive with your eyes 0.003% of it, which is 0.003%. So it makes sense to recognize, oh, we're missing a lot of what is going on. How do we capture all of that we're missing? We expand our intuitive senses, our intuitive awarenesses. Okay, through your clair senses, through your psychic senses, your clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance. These are the 4 main ones. There are other sub ones. They're not even sub. They're just lesser known than the 4 that I mentioned. This is the way that we learn to tap in and decode the frequencies that we're getting from the universe that our 5 physical senses do not decode. Okay, just like our eyes only see a range of frequency, our physical senses only decode a range of information that we're getting. So it's really important that as we begin to recognize this, we say, how do I learn to decode those other things? You simply practice expanding your awareness. This is the beautiful thing, is that your awareness will expand on its own perfectly as soon as you begin to bring energy and attention and focus to that. Synchronized breathing does things for my asthma that doctors never prescribed. I love pausing for a second, Jasmine, and reading that. Thank you so much for sharing. DC just jumped on. My boy William Blank is here. Afshin, hello. Brian, Donnie, thank you guys all for showing up and hanging out. So that is why it is so important that we take the time to value this new aspect of learning. And it's only new right now in our present day civilization because this information has not been valued or has not been taught for many, can't say it anymore, millennia. Back in ancient times, the times of Atlantis, of course, and some of the times of ancient Egypt, we did see evidence, obviously in Atlantis, there's also evidence of different magical practices, intuitive and expanding practices happening in ancient Egypt as well. But for a very long time, our civilization, our modern civilization, has been under a patriarchal influence, which means the divine masculine. I might be stretching a little bit calling it the divine masculine, because the divine masculine would mean that energy is completely in balance, right? The out of balance masculine, where the ego begins to take over and we begin to see that spirit of competition really filtering through our society. And what happens when when that energy starts to become a fixture of the society, it starts to become present in who we are as we continue to procreate and evolve. And we are at a time in human evolution now where we are shifting that. And we are moving back into a wonderful divine balance of masculine and feminine energies in the way they were intended to be and to bring that unity and oneness. Stephanie says, these are things I needed to learn. I have psychic mediumship abilities, but don't know about some of the things that you're talking about. Awesome. I'm really happy that you are here. I'm happy that you acknowledge your awarenesses too, because the truth is we all have these abilities, and some of us, once we learn the areas where we are especially gifted, we can pursue learning and expanding in those areas. We can become masters in those areas and more as we share knowledge, as we collaborate, and as we put these puzzle pieces together. So in order to do that, in order to put these puzzle pieces together, we must remain of a high expanded frequency and vibration in every single minute of our lives. Am I there yet? I am not there yet. Do I want to get there? Hell yes, I do. Do I want to get there with you? I do. Which is why it's so cool that we can show up, like I said, real time today, and we can work on bringing that presence, that awareness, that focus of the now moment into every single moment. And we're going to start here together by taking some nice deep breaths. All right, so I'm going to invite you to sit up nice and straight. Imagine a crystalline column of energy that runs up and down your spine. And go ahead and sink it into Mother Earth, grounding yourself in. Send it all the way up into source energy, the Akash energy, God energy. Okay? And I want you to imagine that as we're breathing today, we are breathing in perfect rhythm, in perfect sync with the expansion of the universe. Okay, this is very big. So go ahead and sit up nice and straight. Get big in your posture so that you can move the body through. Hi, Emma, and hi, Monica. And we are breathing in tune with the universe today. Ready? Everybody, nice deep breath in. Close your eyes and just see yourself floating in the vastness of the universe, exhaling. And as we breathe together, the universe breathes. We breathe in sync and oneness. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Nice and slow, don't rush it. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Good, and a deep breath in. Again, slow, fill all the way up with air. And exhaling. Feel yourself move into a state of softness, of presence. Nice deep breath in. Breathing, inhaling with the universe. And exhaling. And exhaling, relaxing with the universe. The universe doesn't worry about anything. The universe just expands. Deep breath in. And then experiences that expansion. Exhaling. Breathing in sync with the divine creator this time. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Ooh, I felt that shift when we went from breathing with the universe to breathing with the creator of the universe. Did you guys feel that? Deep breath in. And exhaling. Feel yourself moving into that sync, that oneness with the creator of all that is. Deep breath in. And exhaling. One more, because it's hard to stop breathing with God, right? Deep breath in. Pausing. Getting big, feeling that sync, that oneness, exhaling, feeling your oneness with the creator of the universe, with all that is, with perfect self-love, perfect oneness, perfect unity and harmony. Harmony, not harmony. But you can get some of that too. And then just slowly let yourself move back into your present state of physical awareness. We were in a present state of higher level consciousness. So coming back into our physical awareness. Thank you guys so much, Melissa and Ashley. I see you here with me. Thank you guys, ladies, for being here and holding the space. And of course, if anyone out there is feeling a call, feeling that pull, feeling that desire, that curiosity to know more about the Akashic Records, or maybe specifically what your gifts and skills and abilities are, all of this information is written in your Akashic Records, as well as how to access it and how to expand it. So it would be my privilege and honor for those of you who are ready to step into that next, more dimensional aspect of yourself. Please reach out to me. Like I said, it is a pleasure to walk people along that process. It is a magical shift. I'm glad you feel light. Diana, Kenzel, thank you. Bruce, thank you for being here. Namaste, everybody. And continue to stay tuned right here to the live Facebook page, and you can tune into a variety of energy healers and shows. Today is Thursday, so still coming up today we have Andrea Jones-Stepanowski, who is truly one of my favorite shows on here. Andrea has a personality that will cause you to love her and love yourself even more. Love you guys.